Hey guys, this is Alex from 4C Trading, and today's video is coming from one of the recommendations I got during the stream. It was actually from Classic David, who told me check out Bitcoin Cash. I think this has really good potential to growth. And yes, Classic David was absolutely correct, because this week Bitcoin Cash confirmed its bullishness on the price action side, and now we can go and try to find a nice entry. Now, from the point of view, this chart absolutely looks amazing at the moment, and the point of entry right now is going to be a little bit on a defensive side. It's not going to be the most bullish one, so yes, there might be opportunity, or should I say there might be a chance that we are going to get missed on this trade. But if we do get missed on this trade, then we will have another one present in the future. But yes, it will be a little bit higher up, which means it will negate some of our profit takes that we're going to be taking, or should I say we will have some lower intakes on those. But yes, the area that I've drawn on the chart during the live stream, I still think this is a good TP area to go for. But what we are going to be planning on this chart is to go all the way to the top possibly, right? Because we do want to kind of chase it. We want this chart to kind of pull out Cardano or maybe even Ripple at this point, right? So this is one of the coins that is currently lacking next to EOS, and I think Litecoin is a little bit more ahead of it. So being one of the main coins and it still hasn't pumped that very much, still has a lot of potential to kind of go to those triple digits again, right? So let's go down to a little bit of a smaller time frame to analyze the whole situation. So we can now see we kind of confirmed our bullishness by firstly having a little bit of a pump, right, from this position right on. Then we had a pullback, which in this case gladly didn't swoop the low, which kind of made that we held that pre-low and managed to continue off of it, right? So we held the position down below, we managed to hold the area, we went above it, and we gained over the previous high, which now makes me believe that this chart is bullish even on lower time frames, although it's even bullish on higher weekly time frames, because as you can see, we have gained something to the left side as well. Now going down to 4 hourly again, or in this case you can even go to 1 hourly, you know, it can be seen on both of the directions. I am going to be looking at a position over the previous high, that one that we created before going up all the way from the left high, right? So what we are going to be looking at is having a little bit of an area right here, which is going to be in this case acting as a bullish area. And again, in this case, in this market, this could be a little bit of a defensive point, right? I know I've called it a bullish area, but it could also be act as defensive area, because if you switch over to even lower time frame, you can already see that on hourly, it kind of already had a pullback and then pump back above, gained above previous, and now holding this mid area, so it has good chances of continuation. But since this is 1 hourly time frame, and you know that low time frames have a low chances of playing out, right? Obviously we go up to higher time frame and we respect that one, and we are kind of hoping that that less than 50% chance is gonna, more than 50% chance is gonna play in our hand, and it's gonna fill us before it really takes off to triple digits, right? So now looking at this position right near here, I'm going to be smashing it right down the middle. As you know, we already take our buys in the area. And again, all of the prices can be seen on the right side of my screen. So you can see the buy area is around $730 all the way down to $680. And the stop loss is underneath $650, right? So we are looking here at the position of about 7% stop loss, which is going to make this super amazing, especially if we're going to aim it right high. And of course, this trade will obviously need a bull market to play out, which in this case, as I last checked, we are still in the bull market, so we have a good chances of this having be an absolutely banger trade, right? So yes, as I mentioned before, a little bit of a defensive area, but so far so now we cannot do anything else. If this area doesn't get filled, then I'm gonna show a little bit of a extra play that we can possibly do at later stages. But right now I feel like that it would be better if I just create another video for if that second option does happen. So right now, we are going to be taking this area, and again, right, as we something that we have talked many times before, we should be taking profit take right at the top here, because we just don't know if the price action is actually going to continue from here. But this being a bull market, and we are gonna be chasing that triple digits, I will go straightly from here all the way up to my first area. And this one area can be taken right down the middle, can be taken at the top or the bottom. It's a really wide area. So in this case, because it's so wide, it's actually, let me see how much wide it is. It's actually 17% wide. I will take it a little bit more to the middle of it and try to bank in on that first amazing profit take. We're talking about a profit take of almost 50%, $334 move in the entire chart, and 6.27R. So you can really see that small stop loss that we have kind of shown before also plays in our direction. So yes, being for a defensive play, this is definitely a good triple digit target, but we have more in store. So the secondary profit take, we're going to be looking at it here, it's going to be around here, which is a position where you want to kind of break it for you to confirm the same kind of bullishness, but on super high time frames. I'm talking weeklies, monthlies, even then, right? If you break this position on a monthly level, as you can see from right here, right now, you will pretty much confirm the bullishness on all over time frames, all above. And of course, monthly being the time frame, it takes the longest time to confirm the bullishness, which is obviously logical, being the highest time frame. But you can see if you can break this point, you have very good chances of going up all the way to the top, right? All the way to the top, and possibility even all the time high. But obviously you don't, at the point you don't know that, so it's most important for you to take the profit take. And again, this profit take is nothing shy of amazing. We are talking about a 148% profit take, or $1,000 on the entire chart move, right? So we are looking at about, what is it, 18R, 19R, almost 20R. So super good trade. Now for the last one, you know, we're gonna be going for the absolutely wild case, going all the way to the top, this one. And I'm not gonna put it all the way up to the wick, because this wick is obviously pretty massive. There was a huge sell-off, and we are talking about a wick of 50%. So I'm not gonna be putting it all the way to the top. I'll actually put it on the near the second wick, second candle, which actually was the fighting point. Now this is the wick and the candle in this case who kind of the most people got into the coin right here. So there's a lot of people trapped out there. So it's absolutely crucial for us to take a profit, because it's how deep this chart went. And even if you look at it on Bittrex, it even swooped the low. I very much doubt that you're gonna be instantly having a breakthrough through this main area. So I'm pretty sure that you're gonna have some sort of how would I say, a pullback on this area, which will give you chances to refill some of those trades, possibly here. But again, that would be topic for another video, because you would have to see absolutely price action, how it's gonna pan out on the way up. But you know, just in a case like this, you can see we are talking about almost 300%, or sorry 400%, almost 3k movement on the entire chart in dollar wise, and we are talking about an area of 51R. So yes, absolutely amazing trade. And not to only mention this, you will have some chances of getting refills on the way up if this does indeed happen. Now wiping the whole chart down, and we are going on a really low time frame. So like I said, there is a possibility of low time frames just moving through here, moving just directly through here. In that case, what we will do, if something like this happens and you ding somewhere around here, the area that we currently shown before, then this will then act as a new structure of us, so that we will be waiting for a pullback. So a high of this previous structure will then act, and if I'm not mistaken, if I go on weekly time frame, it will make a perfect conjunctions to the left side as well, which also makes it a very important one. So yes, if I put it right, the candle right here, you can see this is gonna be sort of the area for us that's gonna act as a fill spot for the next area if we just moon from here without doing anything, right? So I'm gonna leave this area on, and we'll see which opportunities is gonna play out. We can get this small one, which in this, unfortunately, we're gonna have a little bit of a less profit, you know, because we are talking about a fill at $840 instead of $725 or something like that, right? So it's definitely a difference of like $70 to $80, but it's not too bad. I mean, it's still a very good trade to play, right? So yes, guys, please do subscribe to our channel, like the video, comment under the video. We do read those, and also check out our free 4C channel where we discuss these things. We recently just renewed the channel, and we are talking in there a lot more, trying to build an actual community that would help each other in between, you know, with the trades, and possibly make some profits as well on the way up, right? And obviously we plan to do the same thing when bear finally kicks in. We will be trading exactly the same way, just we will you know, change our system a little bit. So yes, guys, thank you for watching our videos, and see you in the next one.